Hello and welcome to Rathlin Island. I'm Andy and this is the Let's Play on the Farming Simulator 17. So today we have, well, I needed a vehicle and finally I settled for this one, a small Beetle or Choupette. Pretty cool, fairly cheap, and I thought it would fit this farm, so I got a Choupette. Pretty cool, because we needed a vehicle to get into town and we can't drive the tractor always or walk, that's too far. Anyway, I fast forwarded quite a bit, so we are in the middle of the winter. We have a little bit of wool here, which we produce during the year. With seasons modded, it only produces during spring and summer, so the rest of the time it's been mostly about giving the animals food and that sort of stuff. So we're gonna clear up some of the snow though. What else have I done? Well, this is basically it. I fast forward with the seasons mod, and since I don't want to mess up the synchronization, I've been fast forwarding at 120 time rate, maximum in the game, basically. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I've been doing that. Feeding they don't need a lot of food because actually it's kind of funny. They can survive pretty much on what they spill out of their little, what do I say? What spills out of the food trough, so it's kind of funny, I think. This is probably not the best placement of a pile of snow, but this is where I had two snowfalls. This is where I've placed it after the first one, so basically now I need to continue on that one. I don't know if I actually need to do this with the snow, but it looks a little bit better. So I'm cleaning, or this is basically cleaning up. Does fit quite a lot in this in the shovel there. Anyway, I soon need to go and actually and do some maintenance also on the tractor. I'm not planning on selling. I was planning on selling the wool sometime soon, but because we need the money. But at the same time, where are we? Here. At the same time, it's 3,600 and it has been up to 5,000, so I'm thinking it's better to hold on a little bit until we get a higher yield, basically, because we're going to maximize our profit. So I'm going to hold on a bit there. 1956. There is on another not a let's play, on another map. Actually have a shovel with full front loader, which holds a little bit more than this. I'm thinking about getting that, but I haven't decided yet. But that's one thing I could do. I don't want to empty this entire lot. Just do some spot not cleaning, spot snow removal. Yes. Big pile of snow. So anyway, I had a snowfall before a few days ago in the game, but that didn't give us a lot. Well, I put a pile there, and then I had some rain, which it seems like a typical winter, at least where I come from. So then I had first some snow and then some rain, and that basically removed all the snow from the ground, but not the big pile I had built up here. So. I do think that if we're going to do some maintenance on the vehicle, we need money, and currently we don't have a lot of money. If you look at the financial state, we're like minus 10,000 in the account. We could just borrow some money, but don't really want to do that. But I might have to do that in the end anyway, because I don't want to borrow money for maintenance. Or I don't want to sell off the wool just yet. I'm just gonna get some walkway up there to the door of the house. So let's see. So what should I do with the maintenance? Actually, I'll go do the maintenance. Not the funny thing. Actually, if we have the shovel in a certain way, it will fill up with snow. It's a real deal. So the season's mod is really cool, I think. So let's go. We're gonna go and do the maintenance. Get into town, and we're gonna borrow some money to do it. Nice little. I like the season one. I like the snow. This is a really cool thing. Should have a plow. Plow the road. Maybe in the future. The tractor can handle the roads, even though there's snow on them. So they're kind of cool. It's small, like this island seems really, especially with the season's mod and when you have snow, it seems really isolated, which I think is kind of cool. This is really beautiful. Oh, so don't run into a hedge there, Andy. This town, let's see if we can find a ferry. Probably stupid. Someone else has to take responsibility for cleaning the snow off in the town. It's not our. No one hired us to do that, so I'm not gonna do that. So. Oh, we need to turn around. I drove it straight in there, I guess. Okay, so I'm thinking that we probably need to go to the shop in town, the vehicle shop, and there we can do our maintenance. I haven't tried this, so I might be wrong, but I think that's the way it is. Way into town. Green one. I like the way that everything changes with the seasons. That it gets darker earlier, and I mean the longer days are in the summer, and vice versa. I like the way that it actually. Well, the snow is really cool. I don't know how they did everything, but it's a really cool thing. And then you need to adapt. That this adopts the production of whatever grain you're trying to produce, and it also affects the animals. They reproduce in certain times of the year, and they do eat more or less or drink more or less during summer and that sort of stuff, and you get wool certain times of year, and that's really cool. I think that this is really cool way and realistic mod. Well, it adds a lot of realism, that's what I'm trying to say, compared to the in-game. The only thing I'm missing now that was really good in Farming Simulator 15 was the fact that you could use the mod that actually made that meant that you could what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, like fertilize. Well, fertilize you can do, but also the mod that meant that you could do like pesticides and that sort of stuff. Oh, I do miss that mod. Very cool. Okay, so in town they have taken care of the snow on the roads. That's good. Let's see. So maintain left Alt R. Oh, yeah, of course. So we need to borrow some money, so we'll go plus 49. Yes. So now that's done. We can go back and then so 36 days until maintenance. It needs maintenance. So that's good. A lot of work just to do this. 43 euros, so it's kind of cheap. Wish I don't know if we have a way to do this ourselves on the farm. That would be good if we could. Some glitches there in the ground. That's the first thing I've seen that's actually sort of like a mistake on this map. Let's head on back to the island. Continue this. We could actually fast forward a little bit. No time there. Keep in the middle of the lane, the boat lane, shipping lane. Sorry, boat lane. That's wrong. Shipping lane. Okay, so I don't know, lots of people, I don't know if people play. Oh yeah, that's one thing I want to talk about. What happened what happened, so was it about a week ago or so? YouTube updated its policy, which means like small content providers like myself basically won't be eligible for the adware, the program that lets you make money. It's not a problem since I pretty much haven't made any money from it. But the new updated policy means that you need at least 4,000 hours of viewing per year, and you need 1,000 subscribers, which I don't have either. So little money, as far as I understand, the little money I did have made will be paid out to me, but that's like 60 euros, so it's not a huge amount. 60 euros during a year and a half, so I'm not getting rich by this. And basically I won't be eligible, so I'm sort of in a, I don't know what to do. I think I will probably still continue with YouTube as a channel, and maybe I'll get up to 1,000 subscribers and viewing amount someday, but I don't know. And if I don't, then I don't. But I understand some people are sort of annoyed by it, which I do respect. I mean, it makes it a lot harder. I know it sort of focuses on big content providers, and it means that small content providers like myself basically only do this because, well, we can't make any money basically. There's a lot of snow here now. So I do understand that some people find that really, so a little bit of provocative. I felt a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? Provoked. I felt a little provoked myself actually, because how am I supposed to go? I'm just a small channel. How am I supposed to get to that sort of level? So it seems like it's probably financial reasons. I understand that they can pay a lot of money to all the small content providers. They want to focus on the big ones, which will yield more income, more traffic, and that sort of stuff. Which is fair enough. They're a company, they're making money. So, but at the same time, I think that one of the reasons I'm trying to, well, I'm not doing this for money because I'm not making money from it. Or I'm barely making any money from it. In comparison to the amount of work I put into it, I would make more money if I just got a second job. But I think this is fun. I like this. I want to do these episodes, provide them for people that want to see them, and I fully respect that not all the people want to see them, but I think it's nice, and I think it's nice doing this. I'm gonna play the games anyway, so I might as well record it. Oh man, well, all the work I did is gone. Oh. We can see the level here, that there's a difference between where I did stuff and where I didn't do stuff. So I'm gonna fast forward till dawn. Let's see. Get some snow off here so we can give some food to pigs and sheep. Oh, we need to give them food and water, so that's important. But I usually start out by put it over there. So we need to give some food to our sheep. Oh, no, straw. I'm not getting straw there. Oops, sorry. Bumpy. See if we can get some. I'm going to pick up the grass here that they dropped. Dropped is the wrong word. So 172. That's always something. So give it them there, and then we're gonna give them some water, which I pretty much just means hooking up the trailer here. I like it, that fact it changes the way you can drive and stuff when it's been snowing. So and we're gonna get one of the bales here. I added, if you remember last episode, I did buy some bales. I bought some more bales, which if you look at the amount you use on this map, so I should probably not got that many. I could save my money, but hey, well, I got them, and they're sitting there in the storage under the roof. So now it's full again, cleaned, and it doesn't show up for a little while. Cleaned, and water and grass, everything is good. We started out with 40 sheep. That's the amount I transferred, and then we had some more. Actually, I would have had more than 45, but I forgot to feed them one time, and they died. A few. So that's what happens if you don't feed them in the seasons mod. Basically. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording now. It's time to start preparing for other stuff. The irregular life. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Probably we'll get to the point where we start selling some wool, hopefully, and get some money so we can repay some of our loans. I'm hoping we get a lot of money, but I don't really know about that. But I'm hoping. So we'll see you next time. Okay, I'm Andy. You've been watching the Let's Play on the Rathlin Island, or my Let's Play on the Rathlin Island. And if you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment, or share. Oh, this is gonna be a big pile. Okay, everyone, have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.